Wait, okay, so before Tyler hit the recording button, he said 96 is a sad version of 69. Wouldn't that make, like, 96 be butts touching heads?
Well,
like the back of head.
No, it would be like people just facing away from each other. I don't know.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is the opposite of 69.
Yeah, but I think I'm right. It's like the butt cheeks would be touching the back of the head then.
Pretty much.
I guess.
See?
I guess, yeah, but I don't know.
Alright, Tyler, shut up.
If that's your kind of thing, you know, different strokes for different folks.
I mean, we know you like butt touching. How you touch it is your business.
Ooh.
There's no denial, which means he meant it.
Hey, all the other brothers can deny.
So what I'm learning from this is Luis... Actually, I'm not going to end that sentence. I'm going to let you...
I will say something I feel like I've learned over the past couple podcasts, maybe, since we started. Luis is slowly evolving into like an angry old man who hates everything.
He is! We've changed.
Like, okay, not that he hates everything, but you hate like everything a lot of people like.
Go back and listen to the earlier ones as well, and remember how random he used to be. That Jim had to step in and keep him on track. And now
Luis
it's the opposite way around.
You guys kept giving me shit all the time, so you know.
We
I had to
molded you
break
well.
myself. Hey, I can go back to being random. Just don't start complaining when I go full on with the goat noises and the reception buzzers.
We've
I don't think
counted
any of us
that.
complained. I think Jim was the only one who complained.
And you can be random. I'll just keep on sending you Michelle Tello links.
Exactly.
You know why?
Oh, and
like,
Albatross.
over time. Oh god. Over time, it's not that I got grumpy. I think like this year I got a little grumpier, but I don't think it's a permanent thing.
So you're not so
I'm just
grumpy?
under a lot of stress, guys. Come on.
Oh, we're all under stress.
As I said, you're not so grump.
I got the reference.
You did?
The podcast properly.
For some reason, I don't think you did.
Yeah, so 3, 2, 1. Episode of the Shifty Reads podcast. I'm Luis, aka SpartanSloth, and today we have
TJ1023, aka TJ1023.
Sorry, I'm Tyler. I wasn't expecting that.
And I'm Gaff.
Even Gaff's changed. Because normally she would jump in before the host has finished their sentence.
I'm that important. I've become humble the last few months.
Yeah, it is weird. I guess this is kind of reminiscing before we get to like the 100th one of these. Have you guys actually gone back and listened to the earlier ones? Like
I have listened to the start of the first and second episodes, like not fully because, like I said, I've been under a lot of stress and stuff. But we were actually even kind of shy. Like I remember. Hi, this is the Shifty Reads podcast, I guess.
Well, wasn't it because you
actually
didn't know what to
remember
call
what I
it?
said exactly. Yeah, the first one we don't say the name because I don't think we had settled it. Then the second one, I think it's welcome to the second episode of the podcast, the Shifty Reads podcast.
Yeah, it was like a really kind of like last second adding the name in. I wonder if you had named it something else, would we have carried on for this long? Like, would it have impacted us at all?
If we named it like some
know.
sort of normal podcast name?
The Shifty
like
podcast.
The runner-up was the sidecast, which I think was Jim's suggestion, and to this day I think, like, I don't like that one. If it had been sidecast, I wouldn't be so excited about saying like, welcome to another episode of the Shifty Reads podcast. Like, it would be, welcome to another episode of the sidecast, I guess.
Wow. What is this, 94? 95 episodes later?
No,
and Luis has to shit on past Jim?
I just have to think, like, maybe...
Past Jim's idea.
Maybe, if it was called Sidecast instead, Jim would have been the most regular host, and Luis would hardly be here. Sorry.
I don't think that's why things have happened the way they happened.
We don't know.
You never know.
You know, Back to the Future this shit. Let's find out.
Maybe if it had been Sidecast, Tyler would have actually been transformed into a goat.
He can do that now.
Mind you, I just...
Do it, Tyler. Don't be a little bitch.
We're not a Sidecast, so we can't be a goat.
Meh.
I just thought
they're British when it can be goat.
I shouldn't be throwing stones.
I say meh.
By Jove. Someone needs to draw like a British-looking goat with a monocle
and a top hat.
But
playing a guitar.
I just thought to myself, like, I shouldn't be throwing stones, because if it was like that alternate, like to the point where Jim would be more active than Luis, I was only brought in as an editor around episode 21, so you know, you may not have had me as an editor. You might have brought in you might have brought in TDB Tom instead. It would have been like completely different.
Oh, if I could go back in time.
If you could turn
I
back
wouldn't
time.
do it. Don't stop. Don't point the gun at me, Tyler.
So what's everyone been up to? I feel like that's a question we used to ask a lot more than we do nowadays.
Well, it's just that for me it's been the same thing. Like, I'm wrapping up uni. But this time it's like for good. It's my last semester. I've delivered all those reports I kept talking about. I've delivered pretty much all of them. Now I just have a few more sessions with my patients and a few more reports to fill out, and then I'm done.
And then you're ready to take on the final boss.
Boy, that's... yeah.
Mortal Kombat.
That's something. Oh, and during my free time, the little free time I have, I've been playing Fallout.
Yeah. I haven't had the time to. Well, I've had the time to, I just haven't been bothered to play Fallout. I don't know why.
Do it, do it.
Unpopular opinion.
Not related.
What about you guys?
To our current conversation, but I will say this. I was playing Fallout, and I was kind of surprised when I killed a certain raider I found when their name was Gaff. Gaff.
Oh, I've killed that one too.
I met you in the wasteland and you tried to kill me.
Murderer.
Guy.
Hey, Luis, a lot can happen in 200 years.
I haven't played Fallout 4 yet.
Radiation can do a lot to people. Like growing a dick.
Oh no.
Well, the raider's name was Gaff, and he was a dude, so...
Did they have a hypothetical gang?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah, they did have.
Does he own a Harley?
I think there must have been, like, some broken down motorcycle. Because, you know, people never think about fixing those scars they have in the wasteland.
Scars?
Cars. Those cars.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I heard scars at first as well.
But yeah, that's one thing I always wish they would do in Fallout. Was like you know, in Skyrim you can get like a horse ride around. I always wish they'd give you like a motorcycle or something that you could fix up. Which would have made a lot of sense in Fallout 3. It would have made a lot of sense in Fallout 3, but the new one, not so much, since it's very urban and very crowded with things that want to kill you, so it'd be like getting off it every 3 seconds.
Well, put machine guns on it.
Yeah. But you know, Gaff would just come out of nowhere and shoot you with a fat man.
Machine gun on it.
I gotta say, like, not knowing too much about Fallout, well, this new one, all I've heard so much about words. I can't even put sentences together. Jesus Christ! All I've heard recently.
Where's it fun?
You're turning into like a goat.
Meh. You put like bases together or something, don't you, and try to defend it. That's all I've heard from Fallout so far.
That's like a very small mini game sort of thing you can do.
Oh, okay. It's that's the only thing I know about it so far. So like I've not really heard much else about it. I know
it's
a lot of
not at all
excited.
required.
Yeah, it's optional. Just like boning,
why.
like you can bone 6 different people if you want.
Oh yeah.
Excuse
you
me?
can literally romance every single one of your companions.
Oh, you did?
No, not every single one of them. No, actually just 6, TJ. But it's optional.
It has its limits, eh?
I said except for dog meat.
No, there's also a few others, but I don't want to spoil.
And the giant super mutant, but
that's
not spoiler. It's come on, like you don't know anything about him.
Not yet. I know nothing about him.
It's like going into Halo and saying you have a gun. Whoa, spoiler alert.
TJ, no.
The Titanic sinks.
I thought Halo was about farming.
Well, if you look at Halo 5, it is about farming now. Shots fired. Anyway. Sorry to send you guys off on a tangent.
Can you grow corn in Halo 5? I don't think so.
I think he means a different kind of farming.
Yeah, I know.
I'm guessing, TJ, what you've been up to for the past week has probably been Fallout as well as what Louis said.
Surprisingly not. I'm in school too. I've been getting ready for finals week.
I'm so glad I'm out of university. Gaff,
how
about
finals.
I didn't want to interrupt or anything, but literally just 15 minutes ago, they released a Final Fantasy VII trailer.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Guys, I may be quiet on this podcast.
I need to watch.
You cannot hold us back. I'm sorry.
I guess
Tyler, if you wanna put
two-man
like
podcast now.
Like an intermission in the editing, you could.
Yeah, the intermission can be me and Luis talking.
Yeah, you guys carry on. Sorry about this. Gaff's reacting.
So,
I'm waiting for Tyler.
Wait, let's do a mini podcast.
Send me a link,
podcast,
please.
Yeah. So TJ, what do you think about the stock market?
Wait, no, you got to do the intro.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, we can't actually play the music, so we have to do the intro ourselves, right?
Yeah.
Wrong note there.
Fuck you.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Shifty Key podcast, the sub-episode. Today with SpartanSloth and
TJ 1023. I didn't realize what you were doing. I mean, I realized it, but I wasn't paying attention.
So TJ,
did you get it?
It's loading.
How have you been these days?
Been doing okay. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Wait. Can I just try something right now?
No.
Listen,
you're not on this mini podcast.
Yeah, you're not in
out of here.
Wait, no. I think this will be interesting.
No.
If people in the audience somehow haven't seen this trailer by the time this podcast gets released, they could watch this with me and Gaff. If we put the link in the link shader for them, it's in the description.
It's called pause the video, watch the thing, and then go back.
Yes, do that. I want to watch it with them. And just have our reactions there as well.
Okay, you want to react?
Yes.
God, okay, fine, do it.
Think about it, Luis. Yeah, I'm going to be talking
boring
over
as hell
you.
to listen to.
Yeah. Okay, for the next 2 minutes...
You guys need to be very dramatic with your reactions.
Yeah.
I want to hear squeals of joy. Okay, that sounded weird, but you know what I mean.
Because I'm just thinking to myself, you guys can try carrying on the podcast, and me and Gaff are just going to, fanboy and girl over this. So I cannot pause it on 0.00, so it's stuck at 0.02 at the moment.
Oh, I'm at 0.1.
Shots fired.
Damn it, I keep
Tyler.
It's fine if you're a second ahead of me.
Alright, I'm ahead. I'm ready.
His body's ready.
I don't think it is.
Enjoy, audience.
So you guys will comment on the video, and then me and Luis will comment on your comments.
And then annoy you.
I'm just kidding. That would be
wasting
rude.
2 minutes of your time.
Just say go when it's go time, Tyler.
Okay. Gaffi, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Should you do the countdown or should I?
3, 2, 1, go. It's Jesse!
That was Jesse and... Fucking hell.
Oh. How many naked people do you think there are in this trailer, TJ?
20. Exactly 20.
Fair enough.
Have they literally just done the gameplay for like the first mission? There is actual
here we go.
gameplay. I know this town very well, but not in 3D.
Wink.
Give me Tifa. I want Tifa.
Gaff.
Same. I mean...
Not interested. Oh my god.
Please,
Show me the
please
booty,
get
I
to
want the
7th
booty.
heaven on this.
That sounds like an emo band.
Oh,
Oh, sick!
the gameplay. It's not turn by turn.
It's not turn by turn?
Turn based, sorry.
Yeah, anyway, it's not? Huh, I might be interested in playing this one.
Oh, the tail's up, you can't attack. Okay, so they're actually making it. There's evidence of this now.
Oh my god, I'm happy.
Is it over?
Yeah, still no information on whether or not Xbox have picked it up yet.
No, I'm gonna watch it. Yay! No, I'm not. I mean, later on I will, but not right now.
So, like, they've shown them walking through the slums, and now they've shown, like, the first mission, I suppose.
So this is a remake of a game, right?
Yeah, it's gonna take them a very long time to do the whole game, if that's how long it's taken.
Is it gonna be more like Final Fantasy 12 or hack and slash or what?
It looks very similar to 13, but you can move around. So I would say, yeah, it's like the fighting seems to be like 12 at the moment. But it's hard to say because a lot of things can be changing around. And Gaff is silent right now, so I can imagine she's passed out. At first I was like, was that Tifa's voice at the start? And then I was like, no, that's Jessie. What?
That is Jesse, yep.
Who is Jesse?
Jessie's like one of my favourite characters in the first disc until
For like
sad
the
things
first
happened.
half hour of the game.
She was the best.
And did you guys get to see Tifa?
No.
But
Good to see Barrett.
that's okay.
Aw.
That's okay.
He looks
Yeah, we
even
did get to
more
see
like
Barrett.
Mr. T than expected.
Yeah.
I'm kind of shocked in a way because, I mean, it's evident that these things are going to start coming out and the trailers are going to hype it up and stuff, but, you know, actually seeing it's a bit weird after, like, how many years? Actually seeing the
Yeah.
places in 3D.
And the characters that aren't polygons.
I'm
Yeah.
watching it without sound right now, but fuck, this looks good.
hmm And can you imagine like,
there's
how
a
long
dude
we
with a
waited for
Gatling
that?
gun. Yeah, there's a dude with a Gatling gun for an arm. I mean, I'm
Alright.
sold.
Man,
Hey, it's Mr. T.
yeah. I swear to you, like, if you haven't played the original and you're interested by that one character, play the original. Just get it out of the way now. Get a head start. So that's it. This podcast has now gone on a completely different route.
Yeah, but I think I can understand how you guys feel about like this particular remake. I was pretty damn excited with New and Tasty.
Thanks. Sorry, I just accepted a coffee out of the blue.
Hi, random person who gave Tyler a coffee.
I pushed down the push the talk button at the wrong time.
Coffee time.
Tyler, who's a random person?
My father.
Hi, Tyler's father.
Or Pat.
My daddy.
Oh my god.
Wow, that was slightly
Working on voice acting there.
freaky, I don't know.
Walls.
Oh, don't bring back lols.
Oh god, no.
Every sentence of this podcast is going to end with it. Lol.
Please don't, lol.
Bringing it back, lol.
So I think now I'm gonna have to explain to the audience, right?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, fuck it. That particular friend of mine doesn't really listen to podcasts, so before we started recording, I was just mentioning how annoyed I am that a friend of mine, every time he writes something, like Facebook or messages or whatever, he always ends his sentences with lol. Like, even when it's not even in context. For example, good morning, lol.
Christ. I'm just imagining the one day where there's some really bad news, and it's like, I just had to take my mother to the hospital. ... Lol. You know, it's like, are you sure?
Yeah, but then you wouldn't know how to respond to it because it's like, is he joking?
Yeah.
Dude, I think you need help. Yeah, I think so too. Lol.
I think you need help. Lol.
Text the 911. Like, somebody's robbing my house. Lol.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that's awful.
Then again, people that have seen me type anything...
Roland? Oh.
See me roll. Copyright strikes. But anybody that's seen me typing, they know that I've got a crippling addiction to putting smiley faces in literally any sentence that I can. Like, I think it's just natural for me to do that now. I don't know why I do it, but I feel like if I don't do it now, that people are going to think that I'm being, like, super deadly serious. Yeah, or passive aggressive.
I would make that mistake. I'm so used to seeing a smiley face from you after like every sentence you type. So when you wouldn't, I would always think either something was wrong or you were talking about something serious.
I think there was one time you actually called me out on it. It's like, are you okay?
Yeah, I did.
And it was literally because I hadn't put an emoticon in the text or something.
It sounds like you guys have like a secret message system.
Yeah, it's called Skype when it works.
No. I mean, like Tyler's being held at gunpoint, and you have to like message someone that like somebody sends him like a Skype
His
chat
code
message
is
or
not
something,
using an emoji.
and it's like, tell them you're not here, and Tyler's like, oh, I'm fine, I'm having a great day. No smiley face. Yeah, like
Yeah.
something's wrong here.
That's why your sense is tingling.
I'm sure it's not just gases.
This may be a complete change of topic, but I have to ask this, considering all the cast members are here of this particular project. If I recall it correctly. So...
right, yeah.
Wait.
Let's do it again.
Wait. Before we even hype anything up, because we all know how busy we are.
Dumb bitch.
Dumb bitch.
I'm sorry, baby, I love you.
A very long time ago, we recorded like 10 chapters of Gata H Kei, the manga, and one episode got released. What the audience No, only one got released. What the audience may or may not know is chapter 2 and 3 are unlisted in our YouTube channel, and they're just sitting there. They're edited and they're done. The rest of the chapters have disappeared, unfortunately.
Wait, what?
In other words,
really?
I've got them, but I feel like at this point, we've had them for so long, we could probably do a better job than just re-recording these ones anyway.
Yes.
Don't fucking scare me like that.
I agree, because I accidentally said molester instead of molester, and I can't forgive myself.
I kept on pronouncing the name of the thing wrong.
Monster, I had forgotten about that.
That was...
I haven't. I sure as hell haven't.
Help, I'm getting molstered.
I just gotta point out, that was on like chapter 7. Chapter 7 or 8 or something of this thing, and it won't actually be released, and that's still in your memory?
Yeah.
Damn. But anyway, I was gonna say, like, we've got those 2 chapters that are just there. And I know it's kind of unprofessional to kind of announce whether we should release them or not, or make a decision online while recording like this. But I was thinking, should we release it before, like, the gap before the 100th podcast? Like, the 2 days leading up to it. So you've got, like, 99 comes out. And then on the Friday, chapter 2, Saturday, chapter 3, and then podcast 100 or something.
You know what? I think for the 100th episode, and now I'm starting to get a little bit more time to cook up some ideas. And I was thinking about maybe doing something like throughout the week, like special stuff.
Oh.
That could be used. Release episode 2, something like Tuesday or Wednesday. Episode 2 on a Friday or Saturday, and then there's the 100th episode on a Sunday.
Yeah, like fit in like daily things in between. I don't know what we would do, but that's something we could tease, I suppose, right now. But the reason why I brought that up is because you're all here. Does anyone object to it going out?
I don't think chapter 3 has a monster, so...
Yeah, I know that was further down.
I'm pretty sure chapter 4's done somewhere, but I think it's just on my computer. Like, I don't know if that actually got onto the YouTube channel, so if I've got that as well, I'll put it up. But I'm not going to edit any more of the old stuff, because we might as well just re-record it. Because Gaff's got a better microphone now. I know how to pronounce the anime's name properly. We might even have other people help us, maybe. If we can get help. Because I remember Stuart was hyped about an idea like that. Like, he wanted to provide voices, and I was just like, yeah, we had a project not long ago. Like, what happened to that? Right. Well, we all got super busy, so we might as well say had, because it was almost like simultaneously dropped after the first
But it's
recording.
coming back. I mean...
We've been saying that for months.
Soon enough. Tyler? Tyler?
Yeah? And I got the feeling we've all got better. We've all got better at voice acting somehow.
I don't pay you guys anything, but... It's coming back, okay.
I'm still thinking about it. Still shocked that Gaff ever agreed to do Yama's voice.
Yeah, me too. It was a pleasant surprise, actually.
Considering you knew what the anime had in it.
I know. I mean, it wasn't easy.
I don't know that, but it was hilarious.
The best part didn't even get like recorded. She typed in the chat that it was a particular difficult scene to act, and then her mother walked in.
Oh no, there may be something like I could do, which is just put out all of the audio, not worry about the videos, just put out the audio, because there is some brilliant audio in there that's not relevant to the actual manga at all. Like Gaff and TJ in between some very awkward lines, like you guys just couldn't stop laughing for like half a chapter. TJ has the best voice for Kosada, by the way.
Yeah, I like being Chica.
I like your Chica version. Sister, you can't even find a single boyfriend.
Best dub ever.
We should probably put this in the link shitter.
I feel like the ultimate thing should just be us eventually doing a fan dub of the anime.
What, like re-record all the lines? My god. It would just get taken down for copyright or some nonsense. I would love to do that though, but like
That would be fun.
it would be
I don't
so
know,
difficult.
Do they get taken down? Because I mean, people do like shit. What? My brain farted.
People do
Gross.
stuff like ew.
The anime abridged. Like people do those all the time, and they don't get
But-
taken down.
They're covered by fair use law because it's parody.
Yeah, but we could parody. We're all intelligent
We can
people.
parody the shit out of it.
But normally a fan dub means you're just following, like, a fan dub normally happens when there isn't an English dub yet. So it's like they've taken the Japanese lines and just said it in English over the characters. So,
Stop ruining my dreams, Tyler.
so
Stop it.
we would get slammed by some copyright claims if we did it. I'm sorry. Because there is already English versions out there.
We can think about it over time.
Funimation will be... Wait, is it Funimation?
I want to say it is. They had a lot of
Yeah.
Funimation voice actors.
No, it's gotta be. I'm pretty sure I heard Vic Mignogna in there somewhere, so it's gotta be Funimation.
Yeah, I just looked it up. They have it licensed.
That's still a shock to me that they did that particular anime.
They can do plenty of weird ones.
Yeah. I didn't think that through. Like, I just think of Funimation as, like, the people that brought us, like... They did Full Metal Alchemist, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
And Ouran High School Host Club.
Yep.
I'm just remembering every anime that I watched that had the whisper at the beginning, or the weird intro that they had in the past. But now, I'm just remembering their little openings without remembering what the actual animes are. But I never expected them to have weird ones all the time. I don't know. I went off on a tangent there. I'm sorry. Luis, you can punch me.
Punch.
Because he doesn't
Anime
like
should bring
anime.
it back to anime too.
Well,
Yes.
this one is one we are working with for a project for the channel, so,
Don't make it sound like we're working
Besides-
with Funimation. Not that I wouldn't want to. That would be awesome.
That's not what I mean. I'm just saying that, it's for a project that's partially my idea, but also with ideas of you guys, so,
Hear that,
And
Gaff?
it's not one of
He
those
made you
animes
do
that
it.
make me wanna, take away my guts and that sort of stuff, so, yeah.
Wait, Gaff, do you still have that image? Like, months ago. It's probably doubtful that you've got it. But I remember you sending me, like, it was a shot of Ouran High School Host Club. And it was just like, you being dragged to do the Yamada voice.
Yeah, I want to say that's on my Twitter somewhere. Let me
I found
see.
that so funny. Anywho.
Wait,
See.
Gaff made a picture, or she got a picture?
I took
What?
a picture and then I just put arrows and text over it.
Yeah, she edited it something funny.
Let me see if I can find it.
Christ, that was so long ago.
That was a while ago.
I
New
wish
Year's
I knew how to
resolution.
Photoshop stuff.
Just use paint. Sorry.
Yeah.
There are
Yeah.
other things you can use like Pixlr, but it's not as reliable. I still use Pixlr, but if you don't know how to get around a few workarounds, it's kind of a nightmare to use.
Yeah, I might try to learn it eventually. Soon. I don't know.
So, have
So-
you guys recovered after the last podcast where you guys thought I was a furry?
Well, Tyler, people have their preferences for stuff, and I still respect you, and I still like you, and you're my friend. God damn it, dude. It's not really the furry thing, but, like, it's a humanoid. You say you have a humanoid as a pet. That's just fucking disturbing. It's like, do you agree with the concept of slavery?
No,
Jesus,
Luis,
Tyler.
this is a bit that
I
I
already
found
hate you, did you?
hilarious. Like, I love doing the occasional thing here and there that's completely out of character for me to wind you up or make you question me. I love it sometimes because you get really weirded out and it makes it like a huge part of the podcast. Let me just say, I wasn't being 100% serious. But it was so
Tyler,
funny
the
listening to
slaver
it
guy.
back. Hey, what? We in no way endorse slavery. PSA from the Shifty Keys. Faunus is actually human, apparently.
No,
Though
not,
I have
nobody said they're human. They're people.
I have no rebuttal for the panda, though.
Hey, since Jim's not here, triangles are people too.
Triangle.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Shout out to like 20 episodes ago.
Yeah, Christ. That was a long time ago as well. By the way, I keep on
Are you guys
flicking
reading
through
anything recently?
fanfics, yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What sort of fanfics?
I keep on like flicking between a few.
Faunus fanfics?
Yes, some of them are Ruby related, so yes, there will be some with Faunus in it.
Okay.
I'm reading White
I just
Rose
tweeted
of...
the picture.
Oh, you
I'm
tweeted
sorry.
it?
I totally interrupted you. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
That actually distracted me because I heard my phone buzz and I'm like, where is it? It was buried under papers on my desk.
Yeah, I've been rereading the White Rose of Vermilion, which is a Ruby fanfic that is unfortunately not completed yet, so I'm just waiting for chapters. I didn't know at first that fanfic kind of worked like that, the website, because that was like one of the first ones that I read in detail that wasn't completed. So I was like, oh, chapter, damn it, where's the rest? No! So now I'm just patiently waiting. Because apparently the author's been spending like 2 years on it. So there's like, not on this particular chapter, but getting the whole story done. So there's probably like another month wait before the next chapter comes out. I don't know. I recommend it. You guys, are you reading anything else?
I'm currently reading Joyland by Stephen King.
Stephen King?
Yeah.
I know of that guy. Not personally, but I know of him.
I don't read.
TJ doesn't even read Skype.
I mean, I do.
Yeah.
I absorb literature, but I don't read so much.
Aw.
That is to say, I usually listen to like audiobooks while I'm doing other stuff because I like multitasking.
Yeah, like, I don't know why. It seems like, having a podcast or an audiobook or just something random. Like, I always have JonTron reviews or Game Grumps episodes playing in the background while I'm doing other stuff. I don't know why. I just feel like having nothing is a bit disturbing. Listening to silence is weird. That, or I annoy myself by selecting music, and then every time the song stops, I distract myself by finding other music.
I can't focus too much with music in the background. Like for some mechanical, I'm saying mechanical in a broad term, but for some mechanical tasks, it's cool. For example, cleaning the house, that's okay. But like transferring some, and twerk all around while, dusting stuff. That's
maybe not twerk.
Awesome. Don't judge me. But yeah, for example, sometimes polishing up some reports or something, I put on some music because it can get really fucking boring. But if I have to actually write something, like come up with something or whatever, I can do that.
Pro tip, listen to something in a language that you don't understand. Because then the music doesn't distract you. That's what I personally found.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try that. Thanks.
That may or may not be the reason why I got heavily addicted to K-pop, but I'm recommending it to you just
you
so
could also listen to instrumentals.
Oh, yeah, or game introductions instrumentals. Blah.
Although I do appreciate the silence
Nah, it creeps me out.
Really?
Yeah, I can't.
Tyler likes to hide in this corner.
That would be when I would go into the corner. Like, if there's nothing but silence, I'm just like, no.
So the silence comes up to you sometimes, goes like, hey kid, wanna buy some drugs?
Silence is not a persona.
Creep me out. Hey, I'm just saying. Maybe silence is, the local dealer. His street name.
I heavily disagree with the term silence is golden.
Please don't tell me you think it's cyan.
No. Let's not
Good.
let's not even go there. Like, let's not bring back an old reference that doesn't even belong to this podcast. It's that old.
Too old, do not want.
Too long did not read. It was that long ago.
Speaking of old references, TJ, I don't think you'll actually say that.
Do not want.
Too old, do not want.
Ah, jeez.
Just to give some context, there was this one podcast that started out, and right before we started recording, DJ said something about older women. And then I went ahead and said that, something about that regarding TJ.
You might as well go into detail. I mean, you brought it up. We're all ears now.
I don't remember exactly. I think it was something like heard the podcast and was like, oh, so TJ's into older women, like to throw him under the bus immediately.
Oh, don't remember which one that is. I do remember him denying with wait, no. But I can't remember the context.
I'm sorry, baby, I love you.
I still personally believe that came from the Chica voice. That I'm sorry, baby, I love you.
Me too.
You say it's not, but I think it is.
No, I never said it's not. I just don't know where that phrase came from. I don't know if I made it up. I don't know if somebody else said it.
I might have to listen through the lost chapters of the Gata H Kei recording just in case, because it might be enough.
So now we have lost chapters.
We actually have lost files. We actually have a vault of some kind.
Yeah, it's like that somehow adds some importance to us, I guess.
We're going to re-release them every 7 years like Disney.
Along with that podcast that TJ recorded, which was 8 decibels above clipping. Which was with Leo, I think? I can't remember who it was with. I'm sorry about that.
I think it was with Julius, wasn't it?
Oh, it may be Julius. I apologize. It was
I remember
a
which
few
one you're
months
talking
ago.
about.
Yeah, it was not released because the audio was heavily damaged.
Oh yeah.
See, that should be my narrator
Give me that
voice.
damage.
I actually get so embarrassed about the narrator voice that I did for the Gata H Kei thing now, because it's so forced. It's so bad.
Oh yeah, because forcing myself to do like an independent black woman who don't need no man isn't forced at all.
No, but it sounded funny though. Mine just sounded forced and not funny.
I don't know about you, but I don't really go around saying, dumb bitch to people. That is not my average tone of voice.
I just gotta say that now that we brought this up, you better start practicing your voice, Luis. Just make sure that you can still do it.
What?
Oh my god.
Wait, didn't Luis call her Takashita?
Tyler, dumb bitch. That's good enough for you?
I'm impressed. Yeah, that's good enough. And what was that, TJ? I didn't hear you over the what?
Didn't Luis used to call Takeshita Takashita?
I accidentally did that too. Yeah.
I know. I think Luis did it first, and the rest of us did it, or Gaff did it first, and the rest of us.
Well,
did it.
to be honest, I'm not familiarized with the name, so I can call it whatever I want.
Takeshita.
If I want to call it,
you gotta make it better.
I'm gonna.
I used to be able to do her voice when she was moping around like that really well, but now I can't because I've just drank coffee. Takeshita. Yeah, my voice is so off. Who else do we have, like, weird characters that we didn't give the American girl a voice yet? I don't think.
I don't think we got to her. Tyler, you were gonna do her, right?
Yes, I was. I don't know what I was gonna do now, but I was gonna do her. Was that?
Thanks, Gaff. Gaff,
You're welcome.
Well,
I set you up.
We're going to have one girl voicing one of the girls in the show, and then have like two guys voicing like three women.
We should get Gaff to voice the dude.
Yeah, Gap needs to voice the dude.
Just for
No,
giggles.
she did do the voice. She did the voices of
I did
a lot of them, actually.
extra boy stuff. Like usually if Yamada was walking around
Oh, right.
looking all
the
pretty,
extras.
and then three boys would be like, "Ooh, you're so pretty, go out with me," crap like that.
Yeah.
My glasses.
My blue eyes.
My blue eye.
My blue eyes.
I think
No?
I think this
I'm sorry, baby, I
desperately.
love you.
I think this kind of shows out to like anybody listening now that even if it's not particularly that manga that we read, that we're kind of excited about maybe doing other voice projects again. Maybe that should be
Definitely.
the New Year's resolution that we
Yeah, that's
tried to keep to this
for
time.
ages.
Like, because we were supposed to be in charge, me and TJ, of doing like shifty script things, but to be honest, both of us just don't have the. Like, we edit the podcast each week, so...
Oh yeah, I'm not saying you guys are lazy pieces of shit. Just saying it's been cooking up for a while.
And it's hard to organize peeps, because it's not only having the idea, like...
We can barely get people for the podcast.
Like, yeah,
But I
trying
mean,
to do the
other than the
emergency podcast is a nightmare.
Tyler may be a lazy piece of shit. I don't know.
Yeah, it may be that I'm British and my time zone doesn't match up with yours at all.
No, I'm saying other than podcast stuff. I don't know. Just kidding.
I think Luis is a meanie.
You think?
Actually, no.
Do I need to take your lunch money again, bitch?
It's been 2 years. I can fully establish with evidence that you're kind of mean.
It's because I care.
That's what they all say.
Yes, he carefully throws you under the bus.
Yeah, that's right.
See? I could just throw him, like, without minding, I don't know, the wheels and stuff. But no, I aim for the wheels.
That's worse.
Hey, I care. Didn't say how I care, but I do.
I want to make sure that you get brutally hit. It's important. You'll learn your lesson that way. Did we sigh at the same time?
Wait, I'm kidding. No, I just said,
I've done that too many
you're the
times this
one to sigh.
podcast.
But hey, yeah, there's other stuff we wanted to do.
That's a
But
voice
we
I need to
lack
bring back.
Time and personnel. Like
I need
staff.
I need to bring back that girlish voice that Luis cringes at.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Gaff, it's not. It's easier for you to just say it normally if that was you.
Yeah, but Gaff's doesn't freak me out. Yours do, Tyler.
Why? Is it
I
because
don't
you
know
don't
why.
like it?
Why?
Why? You are
Just
really.
no.
I'm gonna guilt trip you.
But it's just yeah. The rest doesn't really bother me. Stop it.
I'm gonna
Freaks me
practice that. I'm gonna make it.
Sounds
bother-
like one of those scary ghost kids, you know. Like, yeah.
Really?
I don't know, something like that. It's just creepy.
Good. I mean, that's pretty cool. I'm impressed. Because I thought I was just doing it to creep you out. I didn't think there was any characters it could be connected to.
Well, okay, there you go.
Oh,
Yes.
I was going to bring up the 100th podcast, but then I thought to myself that would be a very bad idea. Because I was going to maybe discuss something businessy. I suppose
We
nothing...
can do that after we record.
for the audience, it's nothing bad. I just don't want to hype something up in case we can't do it. Gaff, if you can stay along to listen to it if you want. It is not a video podcast.
I think that freaks you out more than any voice you could pull off, Tyler.
Like, the only way it would be a video podcast if it's literally like... Oh, sorry. If it's literally like TJ recording some Let's Play footage in the background while we just talk over it with no connection.
Quirk is the one who asks for a video podcast the most, but he never actually said what kind of video podcast. We could probably try to convince him to just film himself, like talking to us, and then it'd be just Quirky in the background.
No, because the problem there is someone still has to edit it.
Even if Quirk is not on the podcast.
No, what we should do with that is we should make Quirky record himself while he's just doing normal, mundane, everyday things on his computer.
No, it should just be like
Oh god, no.
I didn't think that way at first, Luis, but like it should just be him.
Just have the podcast end as he like starts to unzip his pants.
Like it should just be like live action, just him like listening to us. It would be the most meta thing that we've done, and the weirdest. And the points where he will probably like turn away and make a coffee or something would be a bit over the top, I can imagine. 5 minutes in, he's like disinterested, and he's like, "Oh, not a good idea."
But yeah, if you don't mind, we might as well talk about it after we record.
Yeah.
So you guys want to do some questions?
Yeah. I got to admit, like this may sound weird, but how many topics have we actually gone through today? Because it feels like a lot. It feels like a much shorter podcast, and I don't remember bringing too much up besides the occasional talking about our own projects in Final Fantasy. That's
Final Fantasy Fallout. There was the whole cancel but soon to come back Gata H Kei project. There was a live action talk.
Coming soon, 2027.
Gata H Kei.
By then, we actually have like a production company.
I hope so.
We have like a huge company, a massive success, and then we release the chapters, and they're like edited the same way they are now.
And everybody's like, "Well, I got what I've been staying here for," and we lose all of our fans.
Yeah, they all leave at the same time and go back to like 10 subscribers.
Nope.
Ah, jeez.
Oh, Tyler, the other day I wanted to send you a video because you would have fucking loved it. The dude says, please give us a like and subscribe 3 times in a row.
That's
you would have loved it.
What was the video about, can I ask?
I was trying to figure out how to do something, the settlement things in Fallout. So I watched the video. And then after the guy was done, he was like, so yeah, please give me a like and subscribe, and it helps out a lot, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and please give me a like and subscribe because it helps me out a lot. He said something like about the next video, and please give me a like and subscribe. It's like, Jesus, dude, I get it.
At that point, it starts losing meaning. And plus, now you've said it on our stuff. You're just as bad.
No, I said it like twice and jokingly. Hey, seriously, give us a like and subscribe.
All credibility goes flying. Well, before we get to questions, can I quickly bring something up that I'm starting to hate about YouTube?
Oh, God.
Oh,
about me?
No, about YouTube. Not you. I've already discussed like some stuff I hate about you.
It would be uncommon, let me tell you. But yeah.
Like I'm starting to hate like I don't know how often. I guess these have been around for years, actually, starting back from like the React girls or something. But I'm starting to find it laughable that there are so many like channels that are dedicated to reacting to videos that don't belong to them, And I try my hardest not to click on some of these videos, you know, because that's not my thing. I don't want to see someone else reacting to a video you could search for on YouTube anyway.
But some of those just had naked people on the thumbnail, right?
No, but what I'm starting to really hate is, like, occasionally there'll be one that's not saying that it's a react video. So you think it's the actual video. And it catches you off guard, and there's some derpy idiot that's, like, sitting there with the thing that you're trying to watch in the bottom corner. Ultimately, I'm not a fan of just reactions to videos that you can access online anyway. Like, there are a few that I enjoy, like, I have occasionally seen, is it Fine Brothers or something like that?
Yeah, I guess so.
I've occasionally bumped into one or two of their videos once every now and then, and they do it with some sort of production values, you know, like, it's not just one reaction, you know, it's got varying opinions from different people. It's kind of interesting. I've seen reaction videos out there where it's got the video on in the bottom corner and the person just sitting still watching it. And I'm like, that's not a reaction video because you're doing nothing. Like, you're not reacting in any way, shape, or form.
Hey, maybe it's a fetish.
I just think it's, like, a huge copyright problem, really, because I've had my stuff taken down that actually belongs to me. You know, like the music I produced on Ode to Humanity that got copyrighted strike for no reason. And then I see stuff where people are actually taking other people's videos and just reacting to it and asking for likes, comments, and subscribes. Like, it was all their work. You know, it's like, nah, not for me. And I'm sure there are some people out there that actually have decent reaction channels, you know, that don't beg for views or, you know, beg for comments and subscriptions and are genuinely interesting. But I haven't found you yet. Sorry. I don't go searching for those kind of things, but they drive me insane that they can get away with it. And that they're everywhere when you search for something. It's nuts. Like,
yeah, that can get annoying, I guess.
Sorry about ranting about that. It's just that I was trying to find the music to, you know, Me, Me, Me sequel. The music to it, I think it's Daoko's Girl. I think that's what it's called. It's all in Japanese, so it's hard to tell if that's actually the song name. You know, like, I really enjoyed the music to that. It's a lot calmer than Me, Me, Me was. And everywhere it was just people reacting to it, and I couldn't actually find just the song on its own until it was officially uploaded recently by Daoko. So, yay. That's why it was fresh in my memory. It was just before I got on the podcast. Anyway. Tyler rants.
I'm gonna send you so many reaction videos now.
Just be prepared for battle. Like, I can send you back so much stuff that you hate.
This is a Cold War, Tyler. You send me, let's say, Michel Tellar link, I'll send you a reaction video link.
But the difference is, I went in knowing that, you know, the difference between me and you doing that is I go in personally trying to rant about something. You go in saying, you know what I hate about this song? And then immediately set yourself up for people to send you that song. And then you react.
I'm just saying, Tyler. Just saying.
You can send me all the links you want. I might not open them.
We'll see. We'll fucking see.
This is where you send nice stuff.
Should we do some questions now?
Yeah, sorry about, like, drawing that out. TJ's like, no. No, don't do it.
Ah! Oh my god.
Fucking hell.
Way to ruin the level.
I'm running out of theme songs.
he leant back, so it didn't damage the audio that much.
Yeah, I mean, I want to try to make it awful for people to listen to it. Not that awful, at least.
But you would still do it. Anyway.
Yeah, of course.
Delaying it still.
Alright.
Is the RT site working?
Yeah, you know it. Working like a piece of turd. Right, so this one was sent by Sun88P, and he asks, "You dial 666 and speak directly to Satan. What do you say?"
You're mean.
You're a meanie.
I'd say that to the face of Satan.
I don't know.
Like, if you want the very first words that I would say, it would probably be, hello? Is it me you're looking for?
Not if you can hear me.
Hello? Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes.
No, actually,
I don't think I'm good enough at singing to get a copyright strike for that.
what I might do is ask, like, a genuine question. It's like, how do you have enough space in hell? You know, like, surely over the years and years and years and years and years of history, you know, there must be some pretty, like, cramped spaces up in there now.
I mean, obviously their biggest resource is construction. So you've got all those unemployed people down there, and they need jobs, so they just keep expanding hell.
Yeah, but do they expand into, like, space or some sort of celestial ether or what? Like, there must be a border to hell and heaven. Heaven, I can imagine it's something like cloud, but I've never actually thought about the edges of those two locations.
What do you think the border is, like the border between Mexico and U.S.?
Well, not like
They've got border patrol.
Not like that. I think like they would stand on their own. You know, like two separate, completely different areas. But like, it's got to start and stop somewhere. Like,
so.
I don't know the best way to explain it.
I think this is getting way too, like,
complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are making it boring.
Thank you, Luis. What would you say?
If I doubt 666, I would ask if the devil actually wears Prada or not. And if so, how does the devil get Prada to ship shoes? Like, to hell? Shipping prices must be fucking crazy. Or like, do they put the shoes and then a coin in each shoe so that Caronte can take it to the devil? I don't know. It's Caronte, right? The guy that, yeah. I think it is. Let me check.
How are we supposed to know?
I would probably just ask him if his refrigerator is running.
Oh, TJ.
Hold on.
I can imagine, like,
Yep. What? So, it's Charon, actually. Charon is a fair man of Hades who carries souls of the newly deceased across the rivers Styx and Acheron that divided the world of the living from the world of the dead. So, you know, Hades, the devil, it's pretty much, you know, underworld. But yeah, I would ask if the devil actually wears Prada.
And just to explain something weird that just happened there, I was reacting to what you guys were telling me just then, but apparently I must have been behind you guys or something because my internet connection dropped down to like super low levels for a little while and now has gone back to normal. So I was reacting to you, but I may have been half a minute late on some of it.
Make a reaction video.
No. But yeah, on this side of the recording it was fine, but I heard like Luis saying, you know, wait up, I'm looking for it, when I said something, you know, like questioning you about it, like maybe 10 seconds beforehand.
Caronte, because that's how I learned it in Portuguese, and I think you were answering, oh, how should I know? And then I said, I'm looking for it.
Yeah, like you did it on my end like 10 seconds later. Like we were already talking to TJ at that point and my internet dropped. We answered that one, right? That was everybody?
Yeah.
I'm getting way too talkative for these podcasts. I should kind of stop myself.
Next question.
MK.
Wow. Okay, Gaff. Alright, so this one was sent by Dr. Sparks. I'm not sure if we asked this question already. Because, the site.
Because we can't edit? Yeah.
Fuck it. She asked, if you have a friend who is addicted to games, how would you approach the subject? It's been a week since you last ate. Mom and dad are worried about you, and you should pay your bills because if you don't, there's no electricity. Without electricity, no games. And then my friend would enter into this state of desperation and then actually do something to, have electricity.
Yeah,
Ta-da!
electricity is generally important.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a genius.
I don't know. Like, I'm thinking of like super typical things to do, which is like they come home from wherever they like work, if they work at all.
Trick question, they don't go anywhere.
Yeah, if they don't go anywhere, then the plan's kind of ruined. But like, have like all the seats around the room facing towards the door and having like a borderline intervention with them. Nah, but that's like super over the top. I don't know, maybe just unplug their console, like after they save it, of course, and then unplug their console to see how they react. And if they violently react, just like record it, put it on YouTube and say, this is what you're like.
I like how you actually give them the courtesy to like save their game before you try and make a dramatic action and unplug it from the wall.
It's like, I'm going to unplug your console. Save now.
Well, I'm not a monster. Like,
That's
could
true.
you imagine? Like, I've been there when the consoles, like, in the house have been, like they've turned off on their own or something, and you're, like, 2 hours into a game before autosaves were available, you know? I've been there. I've seen that drama when you can't get to a save point on time. That's horrific. It's really what the current generation lacks. That urgency to get to a save point. Well, what about you guys?
What if you never
would you
saved?
Sorry, what was that, TJ?
What if you never saved?
No, I would wait for them to save. Like, not even tell them I'm going to do anything. See them save and then unplug it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Because if they flip out at that means they have a real problem.
I guess what I would do is I would politely tell them to stop being addicted to video games. You know, get a life, job, boy or girlfriend. You know, the normal things. And then I would probably look in the mirror and be like, why am I talking to myself? I need to go to a mental health clinic. So, yeah.
Aww. TJ,
Hey,
don't worry.
There are no save files in life.
Don't worry,
Actually,
TJ. We can be that person in the
It's
mirror for
permanent,
you.
apparently.
You know, deja vu. Some people will say that that's just reloading to the last save point.
Huh.
Wait,
Huh.
that doesn't work.
That's interesting.
I never thought about that.
You know deja vu, Tyler.
I know deja vu, but reloading your
Beyonce
last
song?
save point, that would send you back quite a while.
Well, how do you know when the last save point is?
I would hope that it's a lot closer than to whatever the point of deja vu might have been.
You know what I'm thankful for?
Potato chips?
What? Yeah, well, that too, but
Goats.
there are no loading screens when you open a door and you walk into it. Like, I really like Fallout, but seriously, there are a lot of load screens, and I'm just glad that when I open my bedroom's door, I don't have to wait for like a minute to get in.
Wait, are you drawing real life comparisons to video games? There is
Well,
a
did you
constant
just say
one. The Resident
is?
Evil loading screens between doors. You do that every day. Or when you go
I haven't
upstairs.
played Resident Evil, so...
Oh, well, I guess I'll explain the reference. Every loading screen when you go to a door or enter a new room or go up the stairs, the loading screen is very cleverly covered up by essentially like a mini cutscene of you opening the door, but from like a first-person perspective. No, not first-person perspective. Like a point of view perspective. So it's like you actually going through the door. So you do that every day. In the earlier ones, anyway. The newer ones miss that.
Huh. That was actually a little mind-blowing. In fact...
Oh my god.
It's back, baby.
Did we all answer that question about how would we handle Gaff? I don't think you did it.
I mean, mine's kind of what you guys said. I would try and be as patient as possible. I would try and get them out of the house, to show them new things, get them out and get active. But if they would just keep going back and then eventually shut me out, then I'm a barge in and just unplug the freaking game from the wall, unplug the internet router, unplug the TV, and not let them save.
She's mean.
That's what I would do.
She's a
Satan's
monster. Remind me never to piss Gaff off in person.
Don't get addicted to stuff.
Don't play video
Like
games
crack.
too much. Yeah, how would you deal with like someone that was taking something like drugs for an addiction? Because I can imagine Gaff actually like busting down the door and just like throwing like thousands of pounds worth of stuff away.
And stabbing the person. Because, you know, they're
Whoa.
cheating.
That too far.
From unplugging a freaking plug from the wall to stabbing someone.
Yeah, but you allegedly have a gang. I mean, an imaginary gang. Wink.
Well, I
Hypothetically.
wouldn't stab them. I just run them over.
You get the point.
Do we have another
And then I'd
question?
make them clean the blood off my Harley.
Oh, insult to injury.
Oh, Gaff, I don't know if you know how to ride motorcycles, but legally, but you should absolutely get a license for it.
Oh, I want to. I've thought about it, but I'm too scared.
I mean, I'm sure you wouldn't be too scared if you actually had a gang of Harley riders on your side.
True.
If anything bad happened, could you imagine the retaliation? Oh,
Right, so...
another one?
Yeah, I mean, in this page we have questions by you and one by Jim. I'm trying to figure out which one am I ask.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, think about it like this. Apparently later today you're going to be trying to record an emergency podcast, right?
Yes.
Jim will be on it.
Jim won't be able, I guess. No, wait. Jim is able. Who was
I'm not.
Oh, yeah, you.
So why don't you do it so Jim asks... Jim questions on this one. My one's on that one.
Fine.
Oh, this is going to suck, actually. Normally when an emergency podcast comes out, we try to cover it up and be like, ooh, guess when it came out or when we recorded it.
Nah.
Kind of gave it away.
It's closing into the holiday season, and it's a fucking pain in the ass to get guests. And even to set recording times for ourselves.
It's one of those things where it's like, guess when the emergency podcasts are recorded? Hint, hint, probably December.
Alright, so, Jim asks, do you prefer physical copies of games or digital downloads? And why?
I guess I can start off because I've actually thought about this. On the one hand, I prefer physical copy. Well, actually, no. I used to prefer physical copies because they didn't take up, any hard drive space or anything like that. But now that you have to install them anyway, like digital is just a lot easier because you don't have to deal with discs. So digital is the best.
Yeah, I pretty much have the same answer as TJ. Like the exact same reasoning too. So
yeah, like I'm sitting here right now, and in front of me I've got like two I don't know, set shelves for video games. Most of them my brother's because, you know, I was at uni for 3 years, but like I know for a fact that he hasn't touched these for quite a while, like, and most of the games that he plays are digitally on the Xbox One, and now we've got all this space taken up by physical copies of games that he might not even touch again. That being said, I kind of do like having the physical object, but I kind of prefer that in the case of box sets. Like, if I was to go out and get, like, a film, I'd rather have, like, Blu-ray or, you know, a fancy-looking thing than just having it digitally. I don't know why.
Well, yeah, but I have different answers for different entertainment things.
And probably government reasons, too.
What?
Probably government reasons too. Doesn't it cost like crazy amounts to ship anything physical to you?
Yeah, so here's the thing. Actually, I prefer the physical copies because buying stuff on Xbox Live, it's fucking expensive. Like Fallout was about like a little less double the price I paid on a pre-ordered copy of the game. But in terms of like space and all that, like I like having my cases, but at the same time, it's much easier to just load up a game without having to put it on the disc and all that. So I think that I would prefer the physical copy if it came with something like with an extra. For example, I pre-ordered Fallout, so I got that perk chart, you know, and that's pretty awesome. But some other games just don't really have anything like that, anything special to it. So, like, if it was cheap enough, I would have bought it digital, you know?
Yeah.
I guess. So, yeah, it's kind of a 50-50 answer, I know, but it's, you know, life's not just black and white, kids. Come on. We have shades of gray and the book, but
50 of them.
I'm not talking about the book. Oh God, no!
We need to do that. Let's read that.
Yeah!
Why
we
should not
get Gaff to read that one too?
Wow! Zoned out for a second. What are we reading?
50 Shades.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Gaff's
and then
like,
we
no.
could get Gaff's parents to react and then make a video out of that.
What? One thing, just to try and bring it back to the question before we make all of us do really awkward voice acting things that none of us really asked for. What I'm going to quickly say, though, is like when it comes to other senses of mediums, like anime, you know, not to bring it back onto anime to piss Luis off, I actually mean this. I feel like there's more value to having the physical copy. Like, you know, I don't know why. It feels good to actually have something you can say you own and, you know, is actually in full quality detail. Because a lot of people that say they watch it digitally, they're not really accessing it through Netflix or something like that. It's through...
Yo-ho, yo-ho.
Yeah. I'm not saying whether I
through singing,
that or
that's
not.
what I mean.
Yes. But, yeah, the quality difference between, like, actually owning it and watching it online is a bit different.
I feel this way about books. Not because people have access to books through singing, but I just like having the physical copy of the book. You know, the smell, the texture, and I can't get fucking used to those tablet thingies with ebooks. Like, I understand how practical that might be, but I just can't handle that, you know.
Plus,
I prefer a book, you know. It looks pretty too.
Plus, think about it like this: you're trying to impress somebody, you know, and behind you, you've got a wall. A wall. I couldn't pronounce that word. behind you got like a wall of books stacked up. That looks pretty impressive. Much more impressive than a shelf with your Kindle on it, or an iPad or something. It makes you look a lot more sophisticated if you have the physical books everywhere.
Speaking of which, the space I have in my desk for my books, I'm running out of space. Like, I have sort of I completely forgot the word for it. God damn it! But it's a very. I'm gonna try to describe it. It's a very, very small wardrobe. Wow, I'm making a fool of myself here. And I filled it up with my books already. I noticed today that I'm running out of space. I need to figure this out soon.
Yeah. Sort it
But
out.
anyway, TJ, Gaff.
They were the first to answer.
Oh yeah. All right. So let's Tyler edit out. So
Reed's broken. He's broken.
Gaff, you wanna ask a question for the audience?
Oh, I never remember. I'm so bad at asking questions.
I know it's been a while, Gaff, but you've been on this podcast at least
You know how it works.
5 or 6 times.
Never remember.
Under pressure.
Oh, if you had an animal persona, like if you turn into an animal that matches like who you are, your personality, your looks, what would that animal be?
Cat fawns.
Jesus, Tyler.
Panda.
I'm trying to think. Huh.
It's not for us, it's for the audience, Luis.
Yeah,
No,
I
I'm
know,
joking.
but I'm trying to think of an answer for myself, Tyler.
How have you not picked out the obvious yet? Sloth.
What? A goat or a sloth?
Yeah,
No.
really.
I don't know.
I guess that kind of is true to
Yeah.
the animal's nature, that you were very slow to picking up your own username.
Yeah, okay, it might be a sloth.
Yeah.
Or a red fox. Red foxes are cool.
Nah,
I'm
you
cool.
have that
I'd
as
be
a
a
pet.
fox.
Wait, what was that?
Huh?
I misheard that completely then. Sorry.
She said, Gav said I'd be a fox. What did you understand?
I'd be a fuck. Is that what you heard?
Yes. I was like, excuse me?
Well, technically.
It's a new species, very rare.
Alright, so
Wow.
everyone, thank you so much for listening. Gav, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
Don't forget to listen to the outro to find out how to interact with us. And until next week, I don't know. Gav,
Be a
threw me
cat
off.
fauna.
Wait, what?
Don't get
Be a
addicted to
cat-
crack. Bye.
Oh,
Be
yeah,
a
yeah.
cat
Don't forget to
fauna.
like and subscribe to
Goodbye.
enter a chance to win a whole lot of fucks.
TJ,
Oh, yeah.
no.
Please give us a like and subscribe.
No. Louise, no.
Lols.
Subscribe, comment.
Lols.
Make sure to end every comment with lol.
No.
Oh yeah,
Bye.
do that.
This is going to be a long fade out. Bye.
Tit. Lols.
Thanks for listening to the Shifty Key podcast. The intro and outro music is provided to us by our editor, TDBTyler. To get more involved with the Shifty Key podcast, you can answer the questions for the audience asked by our guests, or even ask the cast a question of your very own, either here in the YouTube comments or in our Rooster Teeth group. To keep updated with this channel's shenanigans, you can follow us on Twitter, join and watch our group on Rooster Teeth, or simply subscribe. All links will be in the description. Until next week, goodbye.
Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom.
Oh, you're into Weeble.
Weeble.
Yeah, Weeble stuff. I used to watch their stuff all the time. That was the guy who
What's
made Badger.
Weeble?
He was the animator that made.
Is that the same guy that did Look at My Horse?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I miss the stuff by the guy who made Charlie the Unicorn.
I
They're
don't.
pretty random.
Mountain Charlie.
I kind of miss it and don't at the same time. Like when I hear the quotes out of nowhere, they used to like make me laugh, but eventually it became something that got like really annoying for me.
Chugga.
Oh god.
Chugga.
It's probably nostalgia,
Awesome.
but it's there for
Yeah.
the next generations of middle school students to find.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Probably.
Gosh. I realised on this podcast I spoke. Let's use grammar. I'm British, for crying out loud. I spoke a lot more than normal. Sorry if I got carried away with ranting.
Oh yeah, Tyler, you should absolutely apologize for talking on a podcast.
I know. How could you?
But the percentages were a bit different this time. I feel like I spoke a lot more than our host and TJ put together.
So it just means that I didn't have to think as much.
Yeah, but that's not how it should work. I shouldn't be like dominating. That's not a right word to
I
use.
already hit my head once today, Tyler. I don't need to do any more thinking than necessary.
Fair enough.
Hey, let's wrap this up properly. Bye, everyone.
Oh yeah, here's how you wrap this up properly. Ready?
Wait,
Are you ready, Luis?
didn't we already say bye?
No, Luis,
This
are
is
you
the
ready?
Easter egg. We don't say bye. It just fades out.
Luis, are you ready? Ready?
Penis.
Are you ready for the ultimate way to end this? Can you comprehend how it's going to happen? Do you know what's going to happen, Luis?
Just do it.
But are you ready first? Because I don't want to do it if you're not ready. You know.
Oh,
like-
shut up.